Hey guys, welcome back to the Profit Channel. Uh, on this channel, we talk about all kinds of investments and how to profit from like crypto. We talk about stocks, we talk about real estate, and whatever else that makes us money. We talk about it on here. So I just wanted to do a quick update and also talk about what I just recently did. Uh, which is a little crazy, but I mean, hey, if you don't take risks, you're not gonna be making money. Scared money don't make money, right? Um, so this is a true story. Um, and I think in these kind of days, like today, for example, Dow dropped almost 1,200 points. And everyone is scared. Everyone and their grandma thinks that we're going to hell and everything is going to go to zero. They're selling for losses. To me, it's crazy because if you have a long-term vision, then you shouldn't be scared. In fact, you should be adding, right? Again, this isn't financial advice, so don't, follow or do what I do. Do your own due diligence. But I just wanted to talk about what I did. So this is a true story. So I sold one of my cars, a truck, that I was actually planning on selling anyway to buy something else. But I thought about it and I'm like, okay, all the car prices, used car prices, are so high right now. They're so inflated. So if I take that money and buy another car, I'm gonna buy a car of the same value, right? So if it was like a $30,000, $40,000 car, when I sell it, I'm gonna be buying something of the equal value. If anything, I might get like another car for a little bit cheaper, but right now it doesn't look like it because the used car market is crazy. So what I decided to do, and this is like a little against the herd, but what I decided to do was to sell the truck, take that money and put it in the stock market, uh, and then I'll wait like 2 years, 2 to 5 years, doesn't matter, probably just 2 years, and then in 2 years' time, I'm gonna triple or quadruple my money, and I will buy a truck or another car or whatever for free, and have some profit left over, plus have my initial investment. So, and then because by the time this whole market is down, because we have so many things going on at the same time, that this is the time to actually make money, and you're gonna make so much money depending on what you're picking, but this is the time to go hard. The reason why I'm saying it as because there's all the inflation, the fear of recession, the rate hikes, what's happening with Russia, what is happening with this sickness that's going around. Like there's so many things that are happening all at one time. This is never gonna ever happen again in your lifetime. You might get like one of the things happening, like there may be another flu that might come up or whatever, but you're not gonna have a whole bunch of stuff happen all at once like it is right now. So that's why I see it at a major opportunity. And also another indication where why I put more money into the market is because first we saw all the high risk things get hit. So all the growth stocks or whatever, they were down 80%, 90%, some of them. So that was the first thing to get hit, which is what happens. And then you saw the medium risk stuff get hit, so medium caps or whatever. And then you saw the big major stuff get hit, like today, like Target, Walmart, like they they did really terrible. Like those are the safety stuff. So when you have a lot of stocks and you are trying to play it safe, this is the stuff that you go into, and that's the stuff that is getting hit today. And to me, that's a sign that things may be close to the bottom, if not at the bottom. And why am I saying this? Because one more thing actually needs to get hit, and then I think we're going to be back to normal. So the last thing that I think is going to get hit is real estate, right? Because real estate is that most safest heaven for like out of any kind of investment or asset, real estate is the safest. So all these risk on stuff was like getting hit first, small caps, then medium caps, now large caps, and then what's left is the real estate. And real estate is going to get hit soon too because all the interest rates are going up. There's going to be a whole bunch of supply that's going to come on the market, and then it's going to balance out the demand and supply. So obviously, I wanted to maybe, buy a couple of houses and flip them or whatever, but I'm not going to do that right now because I know the market is going to come down and I have that money left over. So all the money that I've put in is not the money that I need. So this is not my like life savings or anything, right? Like all the money that I've put in is the first, it was all the money that I had for the investments. And then on top of that, when I sold my truck, to put that money into the market, that's also the money that if all of these go back to zero, whatever, I'm not gonna lose sleep on it because it isn't my life saving. I still have some money left over, right? Like it's not my emergency fund and it is not my real estate investment money that I have left for the real estate to take a dump and then I'm gonna be buying one or two homes and then do some flips or whatever because I'm in construction, right? So I can do the flips easily. Uh, so yeah, that's what I did. I put all my money, well, all the money from the investments that I had. Now I ran out of like I still have probably maybe I don't know $10,000-15,000 left in case things get really really bad. But some of the things that so what I did is for example, if I sold my truck, I took half of it and I put it into very safe ETF. So I bought some Vanguard Growth, which is VOOG, and then I bought some VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500. So I bought those, and if everything else that I'm buying from now on goes to zero, I know those two will make my money back and some profit from the sale of the truck, for example. Let's just use that as an example, right? But I have a lot of other investments that I've been investing, right, for years that I'm not talking about right now. Those will also go up. But I've been buying this whole year since I think from December, January, February. I kept buying. Markets keep dipping. I keep buying, and I'm buying right now. I still have some left over to buy. So the other thing that I bought was the ARK ETF, ARKK. Uh, that thing went from like $165 at peak to 35 at trough. So I got some of that, but not a lot. I think I only bought 100 shares or whatever, right? So I bought that too because I know when things go up, that's gonna move really high. All her stuff. Because why did I buy that? Because most of the stocks that I wanted to pick individually were already in her fund, right? And her fund has so much money in it, but the value right now is so low because everything is down. So instead of me putting my money in only getting like 10, 15 shares of Tesla and 10 shares of this and that, I just bought the ETF. Easy, right? It's being managed and all that. The fees are not that crazy, so I can live with that. And then I also bought some a new bank, NU Bank, which is the bank that uh, Warren Buffett invested in. I bought some of that. Uh, what else did I buy? I bought some more Palantir uh, because that's not in any of the funds that I bought. Uh, I bought a whole bunch of stuff. I can't really recall right now, but those are. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also make a video on the individual stocks that I bought and why I bought them. Because like New Bank, for example, the reason why I bought them is because they're a new company that well not they are a new company. They're a digital bank that are in banking in South America, so they're in Brazil, Mexico, and all those places. And they just started offering crypto as well, so that's pretty good. And uh, they are profitable. Oh, I also bought some Open Door. Their earnings came out and that was amazing. They made like year over year they were like up 500 over 500%. So that's crazy. Like if a company's making that much right now, yeah, uh, keep in mind though, like when the real estate market goes down for the next year or two, which it will, uh, open door maybe not doing as well, but at these prices, you can't say no, right? So those are some of the stuff that I bought. And I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting right now, but like I said, I'll do individual videos on each of these stocks that I bought, and I will go a little more deeper into why I bought them. But guys, this like when people are like when there's blood on the street, you gotta buy. Don't worry if like for example, like for me, uh, if I run out of money, um, I'm still making money because I work. So I'm okay with that. And then if I see that in a year from now and we're in a deep recession, which we're already in a recession, let's just say the recession gets deeper and these investments go down a lot more, and I now have more money to put into them, I'm gonna do that because look, millionaires are not made in bull markets, okay? Bull markets, because they only go up a dollar a share, $2, whatever, $5. But millionaires and billionaires and a lot of wealth, generational wealth, is made in bear markets. And right now we're like beyond the bear market. Like bear market is like, I don't know, 20% down. Like some of these stuff is like 80, 90% down, and they are going to come back, right? They are going to come back. The whole uh, stock market is a system, like Warren Buffett said, that it's a system where it takes the money from the impatient and puts it in the hands of patients. So if you're patient and you have a like 2 to 5 year horizon, or even longer, that's where the money's made. Like even Peter Lynch says, like I've made my best money in the stocks that I've held for 5 years, not like 5 days, not 5 weeks, not 5 months, 5 years or more, right? So I have that kind of horizon. I have the patience, and these opportunities where we are right now are not gonna like you may never come across something like this, right? If you do, you're lucky. But you may come across like a 10, 20, 15% drop, but you're never going to come across companies that you can right now actually buy for like 90% down that are like, wow, I can't believe I'm getting these deals right now, right? Nothing has changed about these companies. The only thing that's changed is, oh yeah, they have supply chain issues, they have this, customer sentiment is down, we have a war, and we have the flu thing, and we have this and inflation and recession. These are all opportunities. I was looking at the fear and greed index, and this thing is at 9, okay? Like the greed, like max greed is at 100, and we're at like not neutral, not like fear. We're in like max fear right now, which is like 9. So this is definitely the time to make some money. This, if you have the patience and you have a little bit of money that you can invest, this is definitely, like in my opinion, the time, right? That's why I put my money where my mouth is. I invest because I know that these kind of opportunities that we're having right now, these days, may never come back. If they do, I would gladly, by then, I would take profits from my investments now, do whatever with it, buy more investments, put it in real estate or whatever, and then have some dry powder, so I have some cash, and be ready for the next one to happen in 5 to 10 years or whatever from now, and then go heavy on that. And if you keep doing that, and if you keep investing, a lot of people are like, oh, don't time the market, just it's not timing the market, it's your time in the market. No, it, it it's also true that if you can time the market, which is right now, like that's what I'm trying to do, right? Time the market. If we're at this bottom, this is where you go heavy. But on a regular circumstance, then you invest, like whatever, monthly or weekly or bi-weekly, you put in money into the stocks. But when it comes to times like this is when you have to go heavy. So timing the market, sometimes, people are like, oh, Warren Buffett keeps saying, oh, I don't time the market. We just keep buying good companies. Okay, so then explain that how come you were sitting on so much money, billions and billions of dollars during the pandemic, and then all of a sudden now he's investing so much money. He's buying all these energy companies and this, and he's dumping some, buying others, but he's buying a lot of stocks right now. Like he's obviously trying to time the market too, because he sees it. Like when else are you gonna be at 9 max fear out of 100 in the fear and greed index? It's very rare, right? So that's my thesis, and that is my little story about the truck. I do have like a couple of cars that I can use. I have my uh, the car that you guys keep seeing in the background, the 72 Nova SS. I have that too. So I mean, it's not like I've sold all my cars and sold my house and sold my everything and getting into the market. No, that's not what I'm doing, but I'm going more than usual. Usually, like if I was to invest like say 20, $30,000 a year into the market, right now I'm going triple or quadruple that, because I know that this is the time. So I don't want to make this video like way, this is obviously longer than than expected, but I think these are all great information that for people that are new to this, or people that have been doing this for a long time would agree with me that like these are the times to invest. Can the market go lower than where it is right now? 100%. It can drop another 50. But this is the time to focus on making more money, like getting a job, getting a double job, doing whatever that you have to do to make more money, right? Um, and opportunities like this that is able to make us multimillionaires coming out of this recession. That is why it's capitalism, it's free markets, that give you that opportunity to do that. Where else are you going to get an opportunity like that? Nowhere, in my opinion. So anyways, guys, if you like the video, please make sure you like it. If you like the video, you like it. So you press that like button for the YouTube algorithm. You subscribe to the channel, because I have a lot of very, very beneficial videos that are going to be coming up. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff, so those will be really nice for everyone to hear. And we're all on the same page anyway. For most of the people that hear this video, we're all on the same page, I'm sure, right? But this is just a reminder, and seeing other people do what you are planning to do or what you're doing, it's kind of reassuring, right? That's what it is. So subscribe, make sure you subscribe, and let me know if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about. But right now, I think I've said enough, and we'll see you guys on the next one.